Well, I've never much been into rap, nothing against it or anything like that. I mean, each to his own. Music is kind of like human beings are. You can be a hater both ways. And, humans are made out of the same DNA. It's the good old Lord put it together in just a different combination. We're all made of the same DNA. And so as music is, it's made out of the same notes, the same scales. It's just put together in a difference of progressions and things like that. And I've not much been into the rap thing at all, but nothing against it. I'm I'm not a racist towards music at all, or a hater of it. We play it all here at Mother Earth. This week I found myself rapping, and it's pretty wild because I got turned onto this CD. It's To Have a Heart. And man, I guess I did this week towards rap because I haven't taken it out for like 3 days, and I don't know. It's different, and it's put out by a guy who's actually responsible for this action happening to me. His name's Dulaa, and we have him on the phone. How you doing, Dulaa?
What's going on there, Uncle Larry?
Finally got a hold of you, man. Mark in Memphis, man, he's put out some good things about you and said you're just a natural at it.
Well, man, I'm glad, and that Mark is a good guy. I'm telling you.
Yeah, he's a pretty good guy. Let's go back. You're born urban Memphis, little Dulaa. Tell us about life growing up.
Coming up, I had the average urban life experience, but one thing about me in my young days, my dad was a truck driver, and, my folks are all down there in Dulaa, Mississippi, and so I just spent whole summers out in the country, and, man, my whole summers were number truck driving and stuff like that on the highway, and, man, we couldn't listen to nothing but Conway Twitty and listen to jokes by Gene Trace and Jerry Clow, and I graduated towards that. But when school kicked in, you got around your peers, you indulged in that, and so like I say, it was always in my music, but I never until here, I guess recently, I would say a few years back, just really embrace my countryside of my music and everything. And it just feels so good to be able to do that at this point because, at first I was making music maybe to try to fit in and please others with the sound that I thought that would maybe help me be successful, But, after so many years of, I ain't going to say being unsuccessful, but I would say not reaching the goals I would want to reach, I was like, man, and if I'm going to do that, I might well do what I feel, you know what I'm saying? And I so happened to come on and just let loose with this album, which I put together to embrace all the aspects of music that I feel inside naturally. And it came out all right, so to speak.
I'm from the south side of Memphis, raised by the British. Got all four corners of the city rolling with me. Still dumping the water, still a Geechee, man. Bred to never forget from which I came. Thank the Lord I made it to be a man. Cause most of my partners in jail or the grave. These days take nothing for granted. Can't let your draws get bigger than you and think you're standing. Turn a different page, keep it homegrown. Then no matter where you go, you never be alone. Same songs in a different place. It costs nothing to be for real, man, it's all in your face. Chase your dream, but don't forget to breathe. Man, the little things matter when you're trying to achieve. Yeah. And think about other folk too. They the ones that help you out when you used to couldn't do. Come on.
Lions ain't been on the other side. There ain't no place like the outside. Ain't no place like home. Grass ain't been on the other side. There ain't no place like the outside. You got to figure it out on your own. Ain't nothing like the place I call home. Barbecue and cold brew, hate to each his own. That's just how we do. Country aristocrats that bleed the blues. I can't help it, I'm a truck driver's son. Handle with Yamaha in the great beyond. I'm not the only one, I'm just a voice for the humble. Folk that work jobs in life, they take commas. They don't crumble, they get back on their feet. And they don't worry about their business being off in the streets. Cause they know tomorrow can bring change. Today you can be broke, tomorrow you're a rich man. Neither means a thing if you think the grass greener. On the other side, we're folk are pretenders.
Where I'm from, man, we all are winners. And that club called Real, we all are members. Come on. The grass ain't green on the other side. There ain't no place like where I reside. Ain't no place like home. No place like home, you know what I'm talking about? You see, the grass ain't green on the other side. There ain't no place like where I reside. Where I reside. You got to figure it out on your own. Everybody got something to say, but when it come to putting in, they got nothing to pay. What you said? Where I'm from, we do things a different way. If you say it out your mouth, you can count on pay. And everybody love to be they self. They don't get the can out because they got some wealth. And folks still speak when they pass you by. See, they know it ain't no harm in saying hi. The grass ain't green on the other side. There ain't no place like where I reside. Ain't no place like home. Grass ain't green on the other side. There ain't no place like where I reside. You got to figure it out on your own.
Man, I mean, the young days I did the regular stuff, but I never felt right doing it. I never felt right doing it, and as I grew more mentally and got more, I guess, wiser in life, I just didn't never want to be a part of talking about a bunch of stuff on records and influencing people with my records with a bunch of garbage and a bunch of lies, you know. And I just I don't knock what nobody else do, but it just didn't feel right for me because people know me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do, and, you know, You've been blessed with a lot of things. I think one of them originally was your mom and pa didn't name you Sue. You know, couldn't you see that? You know, I could see it, man. It would be like the new release from Sula, man. Anyway.
Yeah, that would be more in depth of what is the African nature or whatever.
Yes.
The heritage of me being African American or whatever, but.
Something to be proud about, man.
It's a nickname, you know. Dulaa is a nickname.
Yeah.
It's short for do a lot, you know. And, you know, me, I used to think I could do everything. And that's where it comes from. And it sounded like, you know, my grandmama was saying Dulaa. So I didn't want to be called MC so-and-so, player so-and-so, Max so-and-so, all that stuff. I just wanted to have a straight name that was me, you know, something that I could stick with for a long time, you know, for the life of my career.
That's more than cool, more than cool. You know, it sounds like you're doing a lot of things these days. I mean, I've heard through the grapevine that you're doing a lot of things with the kids, with the I Can Be movement, or You Can Be.
You Can Be, yeah.
Tell us about that.
You Can Be. The You Can Be, you know, I was always a big dream. I thought I was going to be, like, blowed up big, you know, at one point. You know, I thought I was going to make it big, and I always, if I did, I really wanted to make sure I had something that I could reach back to the young people that come up in this maybe like environment and offer them some positive avenues to help them in whatever they were doing. They didn't have to be doing music. They could just be talented and gifted in other areas, culinary art, pipe fitting, hairdo. I wanted to set up a program where I'd be able to assist back. But I end up doing the program and putting out this positive music to young people before I consider what I consider being done made it. But because, you know, you just can't ignore a problem right in front of you because you don't have everything. So what I decided to do is just do what I can, and I just started working with the You Can Be, and I've done a few things with it, and I think I've reached a few young folks. So it's a good thing. I hope to get where I can do more with it. You know what I'm saying, to help the younger people.
I'm looking at all the time we spend, figuring on what's really for us and where to begin. To have a good life with our family, kin and friends, but letting the doubt create madness from deep within. Take some time to smell the roses, that old cliche, before you end up passing out running in that rat race. Standing solo, lost in a lonely place, tears flowing down your face cause you lost your grace. You can't let the world conquer you, you conquer it and stop having fits when things don't come through. Passion is your #1 ticket, man, to get what you need out of life and relieve the strain. Cause as sure as the sun shine, you gon' have some rain, and sure as you feel good, you gon' have some pain. It's all in how you deal with it, man. Adapt and overcome and accept some change. Remember, the change begins with you. Don't feel bad, everybody plays a fool, or sometimes. Gotta begin with you. You can't get mad, pack your bags and leave. Or sometimes it's like you're always a day late and $1 short. When you're on time with a dime, you get nothing out what you bought. The cost of chasing something that you never gave thought. Too much pride, just step aside, can't bear to take a loss. Get off your high horse, cause man, we all human here. Everybody got some dirt on, we in class A material. For real, man, you got to make it easy on yourself. Simplify what's in your life and makes you choose to care. Think about it, it ain't such a bad thing. Appreciating what you got while you're striving for a change. Maintain what you love, but keep it in your range. Can't do no more than you can do. Now that's a true saying. I know that praying works, but you got to put some action with it. Don't nothing fall out the sky, you got to go and get it. Take a minute to review yourself. What you see wrong, make it right and show the world you're here. Remember, the change begins with you. Don't feel bad, everybody plays a fool, or sometimes. The change gotta begin with you. You can't get mad, pack your bags and leave, or sometimes. You got to bag up and punt. Everybody has some downers, ain't no need to front. It's all about taking in what you learn from your setbacks and then letting life anoint for your future. Don't worry about letting down. You always got a chance as long as you're on top of ground. Remember, you can't always please the crowd. Just do what you're here for and make yourself proud. Remember, the change begins. I say the change begins with you. Don't feel bad. Everybody plays a fool, or sometimes. The change gotta begin with you. You can't get mad, you can't pack your bags and leave, or sometimes. The change begins with you. Don't feel bad, everybody plays a fool, or sometimes.
To 1999 and the Complex Feeling album.
Right.
What was going through your head at the time, and what was
that was like
your message?
My first real record situation, and the reason why I did that album, it was kind of spontaneous because it was a tug of war with my music, and it was like I had so many people trying to influence my decision on what I should do, and I couldn't come up with nothing. So I really, they were going to put the gold chains and different things on me to, give me a more sellable look and everything. And I wasn't feeling it, and it wasn't no time to make no decision. And so I just said, man, I'm just going to take my shirt off and throw my hands out because I don't know. And so we snapped the album cover. And, the people at the label were fine with it, and we went on with it. But, they wasn't at the place. These people just asked me what I wanted. They just came to me with these big old gold chains. And so that album was like the reckoning album for my, development. Because I listened to that album, a lot of the stuff I was saying, was some great powerful stuff that I needed to learn and live by, and I wasn't even living like that at the time. But nor did I know how to deliver it like I needed to, like I do now. But at the same time, it's like that album was the beginning of the growth for myself, you know. The whole journey, it seemed like it started, the real journey, you know, right then. You know, I've been doing music a while, but actually getting a format to get it out to the world, that was the album. And I pretty much did what I felt on there, but I didn't have any discipline as far as who I really wanted to be with that album. I just talked about what I knew about and what I've been through, you know, and different things. Solutions in that album either, you know, just prayers and hope, you know.
I hear you say you want to leave, cause you're sick and tired of me. Hell yeah, it hurt. I really tried to make it work. I tried now. But listen, I'm gonna be fine. For sure. Even though you took every dime. All good. If I could tell you one thing, there's something you should know when you're dealing with a man. If a man build one house, he can build another. And it ain't all about hopping off in the cup. It's about a peace of mind. Always hollering, shame on me. Never shame on you when you check yourself through. On yourself, you turn blind eyes. Can you dig it? She loves me not. I stay in the doghouse like my name was Spot. Tell me, can ya give a dog a bone? Hell no. Cause it's too much like right. And you stay so full of spite. Stay hot and all the time, you the one that's wrong. Stay wrong. I'm trying to tell you, if a man build one house, he can build another. And it ain't all about hopping off in the cup. It's about a peace of mind. That's all I want. Always hollering shame on me. Never shame on you. Get yourself free. On yourself, you turn blind eyes. I ain't been the best, but I ain't been the worst. Tell the truth. Like you're so clean, but I can see dirt. I can see it. Sanctified sick, I'm too slow getting rich. Money low, man, you always gotta have a big woman. You got selective faith. Only believe what you see, and when you see, I see greed. That's why you and me will no longer be. Life is too short now. Do all that fussing in the house. Lord, I'm sorry if I did wrong, but ain't no way in hell she gon' run at me home. If a man build one house, he can build another. And it ain't all about hopping off in the cup. It's about a peace of mind. Always hollering, shame on me. Never shame on you when you get yourself through. On yourself, you turn blind eyes. Understand now that you're dealing with a man now. Come on. Understand now that you're dealing with a man now. Would you please understand now that you're dealing with a man now? Would you please understand now that you're dealing with a man now? Come on. Lord knows a man. Come on now. Come on, man now.
Just a man, the best that I can. Yeah. Can I get a witness? Can I get a witness? I ain't all that bad.